Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today with the 2021 Week 1 preseason Colts schedule, or depth chart. Sorry about that. We're going with the depth chart here. They just uploaded it, but before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, also comment if you're new. Let's go ahead and hop into the depth chart. Try not to hold you here quickly. So, straight off the bat for the offensive side, you see right here, we got T.Y. Hilton, Mike Strachan, and then we got Courtney Davis. Courtney Davis is a surprise one. Didn't expect him to see him on the roster, but it is the preseason, so I'm looking forward to see how he's going to look here. On to the left tackle position. The first name we see is Will Holden. That's a shocker. He's going to have him starting at left tackle week 1 against the Panthers in the preseason. Looking forward to see how he's going to play. His backup is going to be Sam Tevi. We all know how that goes there. And then it's going to be Eric Fisher, who's currently out. We're going to see how he recovers. Hopefully he comes back sooner than later because we're going to need him big time. Then we're going to have Quentin Nelson at left guard. And then after that, it's going to be Chris Reed. So I'm pretty sure Chris Reed is going to be in there before Quentin Nelson comes back. So it's going to be exciting to see how he looks, Chris Reed. For the center position, Ryan Kelly, who is currently out, he's going to be the starter. Then we have Danny Pinter. Then we have Joey Hunt. I know Danny Pinter is going to get some reps. There's a lot of Danny Pinter fans on the Colts Nation. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to look. It's a guy that's been overlooked for a while now. We was expecting to see him a lot last season, but we didn't. So we're going to get our chance now. So looking forward to that. Right guard, it's going to be Mark Glowinski, vet for the Colts. Jake Elderkamp is after him. Then Will Freeze, another Colts guy that Colts fans are looking forward to seeing on the field. We got him out the draft last year, so we're looking forward to seeing how he's going to look. At the right tackle position, Brayton Smith, very reliable, just got paid. Shout out to Brayton Smith. Then we got Julian Davenport, and then Carter O'Donnell is right after that, third string. At tight end for the preseason, we got Jack Doyle, Noah Tongai, and then we got Jordan Thomas, then Graham Adames at tight end for the Colts. Moving on to the more tight ends, we got a lot of them. Mo Ali Cox, Kyler Granson, Farrod Green, and then Andrew Waller. Farrod Green has had a quiet, impressive training camp. If nobody knows about that, he's been turning a lot of heads in the training camp. So that's a name you guys should look after. Farrod Green. It's another guy who might make the roster. I feel like he can be a good depth piece in the future. The next man up for the Colts, I think he can be a good person to utilize in that scheme that we're running. I think he can make the roster. For the wide receivers, we got Zach Pascal, very reliable, Colts favorite. Paris Campbell, a guy we're looking forward to seeing. DeMichael Harris is on the roster. Tyler Vines. Then we got Michael Pittman Jr., Ashton Doolin, a guy I think is going to make the roster. Desmond Patman, who's been having a very good training camp. And then Tariq Black. For the quarterback position, Carson Wentz is out. So we got Jacob Eason, Sam Ellinger, and Brett Huntley. Yes, Jacob Eason is over Sam Ellinger. I know how the Sam Ellinger fans aren't going to like this, but it is what it is. I think we all expected Eason to start at this point anyway. At the running back position, we got Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack, Naheem Hines, Jordan Wilkins, Benny LeMay, Darius Anderson, and Deion Jackson. That's a lot of running backs. But Jonathan Taylor is over Marlon Mack as expected. I'm looking forward to seeing that duo. They said for the notes, they said we're seeing both Will Holden and Sam Tevi running the first team offense through training camp with coordinator Marcus Brady. Saying earlier it's an open competition at left tackle with Eric Fisher being out of his Achilles. So it's going to be a competition between those two left tackles. Looking forward to seeing that. To my knowledge, I feel like Will Holden might win that battle. Even though Sam Tevi's a vet out there, I feel like Will Holden might have the advantage. I might be rooting for Will Holden over the Sam Tevi. But you guys let me know your thoughts. Who you think on the starter left tackle? Who would you want to start until Eric Fisher returns? So we're going to keep moving here. Over to the defensive side, we got Kwity Paye on edge rush, Kamoko Ture, Ben Banigou, big name that's on the roster. Ben Banigou, he's been having a really good training camp. It's good to see him on the roster for the depth chart for the preseason week 1. And then we got Demontre Moore. Defensive tackles, big DeForest Buckner. We got Andrew Brown and then Joey Ivy. At nose tackle, we got Grover Stewart, Antoine Woods, newly acquired, Taylor Stallsworth as well, Chris Williams. And then on the opposite side of the edge rush, we got Tyquan Lewis, Alquadin Muhammad. That's a good duo right there. I think Tyquan and Muhammad is going to be really good next year. Isaac Rochelle, Cameron Klein, and Dial, who's currently out. But then for linebackers, we got Darius Leonard, EJ Speed. A lot of Colts fans looking forward to seeing EJ Speed this season. We got Malik Jefferson, newly acquired, Jordan Glasgow. He's a Colts vet out there, still on the roster. Curtis Bolton, newly acquired. If you guys don't know who it is, look him up. Then we got Bobby Okereke and Sky Moore. Hey, Bobby Okereke has had a very good, impressive training camp. Looking forward to seeing how he's going to look. For the Sam, we got Zaire Franklin. It's another name for the Colts that we're looking forward to seeing. He's going to be the Sam for the Colts. Then we got Matthew Adams, vet for the Colts. Then Isaiah Kufasi, I think that's how you pronounce it. You guys let me know how to pronounce it in the chat. I already know how it goes. For corners, we got TJ Carey, Isaiah Rodgers, Anthony Chelsea, and Holton Hill. So those are going to be the corner spots for that position. I see Curry over Isaiah Rodgers. Hopefully we can get a lot of Isaiah Rodgers. Not going to lie, Isaiah Rodgers is one of my favorites. So I definitely want to see him on the field more. You guys let me know your thoughts about Isaiah Rodgers as well. For free safety, we got Julian Blackman. We got Andre Chaudhry, and then Ibrahim Campbell. For strong safety, we got Kari Willis, George Odom, Sean Davis, and Sean Davis. It's kind of funny saying that back-to-back, but hey, it is what it is. Looking forward to George Odom and Kari Willis. Looking forward to Kari Willis, man. He's a quiet, talented player, man. For the nickel, we got Kenny Moore, TJ Carey, and Andre Chaudhry. Hey, man, I see TJ Carey twice. Definitely looking forward to seeing that. And he is over Rock Ya-Sin, so that's saying something else as well. You guys look forward to that. Then for the next one, we got Xavier Rhodes, Rock Ya-Sin, Marvell Tell, and then Nick Nelson. So Rock Ya-Sin is over Marvell Tell. If you guys are looking forward to that, maybe he can win the spot over preseason progression. Looking forward to see how that's going to turn out. But Rock Ya-Sin is over Tell at the moment. Tell's another guy Colts fans really want to see on the field. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. For the notes, they say TJ Carey had a solid camp with an interception and a handful of pass breakups logged over the last week. Carey has entered his 8th season in the NFL and second with the Colts. He had 2 interceptions and 6 pass breakups in 2020. Looking forward to seeing how he's going to bounce back this year. So TJ Carey got promoted, looks like, from the spot, man. Looking forward to that. Looking at more patch notes, they're talking about tremendous cancel. Could he pay? And then come up with Teray had a good camp. Ben Banagoo, Isaac Rochelle, and Andrew Brown had a good camp as well. They say EJ Speed had a strong camp filling in for Darius Leonard with his ankle, but Darius Leonard is back on the field. Just saying. At will, defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus said when Darius Leonard returned to practice, the Colts will get Speed and Sam a Speed to look at Sam too. Oh, so they're gonna think about putting EJ Speed at Sam. Okay. They said one guy is to watch on Sunday is Andre Chaudhry, who was listed at 2 positions, and that's no accident. Eberflus likes him. And his potential is versatility. At last week, praised the camp he had to date. So that's a guy that can play 2 positions. Looking forward to seeing how Eberflus is going to use him. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez. We got Hot Rod for place kicker. Then we got Eddie Pinheiro. Then we got Rigoberto again. Luke Rhodes. He's a vet. Isaiah Rodgers, Marlon Mack, and Ashton Dulins on kick return. Looking forward to seeing Marlon Mack on the kick return, not going to lie. Kind of looking forward to seeing how they're going to use that. Punt return is, of course, Naheem Hines and Isaiah Rodgers. So, and I like the depth chart. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. Like I said, you guys let me know your thoughts on the depth chart. Who you think should have got promoted over who? How do you think we're going to turn out week 1? Like I will be live streaming week 1 preseason. I'll do a pregame, and then I'll do the game, and then I'll do postgame. So you guys just stay tuned for that. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.